Once upon a time, before time even existed, there was only God. Picture this: a vast, infinite emptiness. A realm of nothingness, no stars, no planets, no light, no darkness, just a limitless void stretching out in all directions. It was a canvas yet untouched, a stage yet unlit, an orchestra yet silent. It was a blank slate, awaiting the first stroke of the artist's brush, the first note of the conductor's symphony. In this infinite expanse of nothingness, God decided to create. He, the grand architect, the master artist, the supreme composer, decided to craft a universe. A universe filled with wonders and mysteries, with beauty and majesty that would leave all who beheld it awestruck. And so, God began his masterwork, his first act, to create light. With a word, light sprang forth, illuminating the vast emptiness. It was the first dawn, the beginning of time, the spark that set the universe into motion. God then separated the light from the darkness. He called the light day, and the darkness he called night. With this, the concept of time was born. The cycle of day and night, light and darkness, became the heartbeat of the universe, the rhythm to which all creation would dance. This was the first day, a day unlike any other, a day of beginnings, of first light, of first darkness, a day that marked the start of an incredible journey. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? A time before time, a universe being born out of nothingness, light being separated from darkness. But that's the beauty of it, the wonder of it. The start of everything we know, everything we see, everything we are began with that first day. And so the very first day came to an end with light to chase away the darkness. On the second day, God decided to create a sky. He saw the waters and thought they needed division. So with a mighty sweep of his hand, he created an expanse, a vast space that stretched out infinitely. This majestic expanse we now know as the sky separated the waters above from the waters below. Then came the third day. God looked at the seas and decided it was time for dry land to appear. With a gentle push, land emerged from the depths of the waters. Mountains rose, valleys formed, and plains stretched out as far as the eye could see. But that wasn't all. God decided this land needed more. With a smile, he created plants of all shapes and sizes. There were towering trees and delicate flowers and lush grasses. Fruits and vegetables sprouted, adding a splash of color to the landscape. The third day ended with a beautiful green world, full of life. On the fourth day, God created the sun to rule the day and the moon to rule the night. Now let's take a moment to imagine this. The world was still a dark place, so God decided to fill the sky with an abundance of light. First, he created the sun, a magnificent and radiant sphere to rule over the day. This brilliant star would provide warmth and light, making life on the earth possible. Then, as the evening approached, God created the moon, a glowing orb to rule over the night. The moon's soft light would guide the creatures of the night and create a calming atmosphere, balancing out the sun's intense radiance. But God didn't stop there. He decided to sprinkle the sky with countless twinkling stars. These stars would serve as a celestial map, guiding travelers and inspiring dreamers. With this, the day and night had their keepers, and the fourth day came to a close. On the fifth day, God filled the sky and the seas with all kinds of creatures. Imagine a world where the sky was once silent and still, now filled with the melodious chirps and trills of birds of every kind. Each bird, unique in its song and plumage, takes to the sky, painting it with color so vibrant and lively. Now let's dive into the depths of the sea. Here God created creatures so diverse and so wondrous, it's as if each one was crafted with intricate detail and care. From the graceful ballet of the dolphins to the gentle glide of the manta rays, each creature was made according to its kind. The sea became a living canvas, teeming with life, each creature playing its part in this underwater symphony. And so, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars began to twinkle, the fifth day ended with the sky filled with birds and the sea teeming with creatures. On the sixth day, God created animals to fill the land, and then his masterpiece, humans. As the dawn of the sixth day broke, the land was teeming with life. God created all kinds of animals, each one unique and wonderfully crafted. From the largest elephants with their towering stature and mighty tusks, to the smallest ants, working tirelessly in unison, every creature was a testament to the infinite creativity and wisdom of God. The animals filled every corner of the earth, from the deepest forests to the highest mountains. There were animals that could run faster than the wind, and others that could barely move, yet each one had its place in the grand scheme of things. The world was now alive with the sounds of their calls, the beauty of their forms, and the complexity of their behaviors. But the work of God was not yet complete. He had one more creation to make, the crowning glory of his masterpiece. From the dust of the ground, God fashioned the first human. But unlike the animals, humans were made in the very image of God. They were imbued with qualities of thought, emotion, and spirit, reflecting the divine nature of their Creator. God gave humans a special place in His creation. He gave them dominion over all other creatures, entrusting them with the responsibility to care for the earth and all its inhabitants. Humans were to be the stewards of this beautiful planet, taking care of it as God would. And so humans began their journey, living amidst the animals, learning from them and caring for them. They learned the language of the birds, the paths of the deer, and the wisdom of the elephants. They learned to respect every creature, knowing that each one was a part of God's intricate design. And with the creation of humans, the sixth day ended. On the seventh day, God looked at all He had created and decided to rest. This wasn't because He was tired, oh no, for God never grows weary. But He chose to rest to set an example for all of us. It was His way of showing that rest, too, is part of the rhythm of life. This special day of rest, folks, is what we call the Sabbath. A day to pause from our work. A day to reflect on the wonders of our world. A day to appreciate the beauty of life. Just as God did after He crafted the universe, the stars, the earth, and all its creatures. The Sabbath is more than just a day off. It's a day of gratitude, a day of peace, a day to recharge our spirits and to remember that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. And so, with a world full of life and beauty, the story of creation was complete.